Hello everyone, welcome back to the 1974 National League Championship Series. We're up to game number 4 now. The Dodgers lead 2-1. Pittsburgh took the first game 10-4. LA came back and won the second game 3-0, shutout by Andy Messersmith. And then in game 3 in LA, Chavez Ravine, the Dodgers jumped out to an 11-0 lead after 2 innings and breezed to a 14-4 win, taking a 2-1 series lead. This is a best-of-5 series, so LA has a chance to close out the Pirates tonight and move on to the 1974 World Series with a win tonight. Pittsburgh will be trying to even the series at 2 games apiece and send the series to a deciding 5th game. The Dodgers will bring back Don Sutton, Game 1 starter, here in Game 4, and the Pirates will bring back Jerry Royce, who also pitched in Game 1. The starting lineups are for the Pirates: Stinnett, Hebner, Oliver, Stargell, Parker, Sanguillen, Kirkpatrick, and Mendoza. Parker and Mendoza are 2 changes from the Game 1 lineup for the Pirates. For the Dodgers, it's Lopes, Buckner, Wynn, Garvey, Ferguson, Say, Russell, Yeager, and Sutton, the exact same lineup they had in Game 1 against Jerry Royce. All right, here we go. We'll get it started with Rennie Stinnett leading off, as the Pirates will try to jump on the Dodgers here early and try to take a lead here and get the series even at 2 games apiece. Stinnett leads off. He's 143 in the series, and 25's an 8th. The 41 is stopped by Sutton's 44, so that is a line out, 1 down. And Richie Hebner will be next. Hebner at 182 with a home run, and he hits another one here, 66-1. Hebner hit a home run off of Sutton in his first at bat in Game 1, and he does it again here in Game 4. So a home run for Hebner, and it's 1-0 Pirates. Here's Al Oliver. Oliver is hitting .214 in the series with a triple and a homer. And there's a ground out. 13's a 45, often 13's a 14, which is a walk, but not this time. Oliver doesn't walk very much. Stargell 2 out, nobody on here in the first. Willie 35's to 22. That's a ground to short, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates get a run on Hebner's home run. It's second of a series, and the Dodgers will come to bat. Davey Lopes leads it off, hitting .500 with 2 steals in the series. And Lopes hits one out to start the game here. 33's an H, 44's a 1. And a good start for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the first to even the game right back up at 1 apiece. So Hebner with a homer in the top of the first. Now Lopes leads off the bottom of the first with a homer as well. Bill Buckner's next, and he grounds out, 1 away. And Jimmy Wynn will be next. He's hitting .333 with a homer in the series. 33 is a 50, 33 is an H, 54 is a 7. Single for Wynn. So he's on first with 1 out. And Steve Garvey up. Garvey hitting .462 with 5 RBIs in the series, and red hot. P batter's a double play, but Garvey's an in, so it's a fielder's choice. Wynn out at second, Garvey on at first, so fielder's choice, Garvey at first, 2 away for Ferguson, Joe Ferguson, hitting .400. There's a fly out to end the inning. We'll go to the second, 1-1. Dave Parker is up. He homered off of Sutton in Game 1, a pinch hit 2-run homer. And so that's probably why he's getting the start tonight. And there's a strikeout. 46 of 13 is a strikeout. Next is Sanguillen. 63-31's a fly out to center. 2 away, so strikeout, fly out. And the batter will be Ed Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick is next. 25's a 9. The 62 is too high past Sutton's 24, so that's a single for Kirkpatrick. 2-out single will bring up Mario Mendoza. Mendoza hit 21 points above his own line, the 200 Mendoza line. So in the regular season, in the real life season, 2 outs, 1 on, 14's a 30. That's a fly out to left. Ends the inning. So Mendoza flies out, and the Pirates go scoreless in the second. LA will come up with Ron Cey leading off. Cey homered last game, or actually in the second game. And here's the pitch to Cey. 26 is a 42. That is often hit batter if a man on base, but not this time. Royce has an HP negative there, so very good. That's a ground out to third. 1 down. Billy Russell's next. He grounds to second on a 12-25. So 2 grounds outs. And Yeager will be up. Yeager's 0 for 5 in the series. Looking for his first hit. And he 13's a 14. He walks. He's walked 3 times, make that 4 times now. Hadn't got a hit, but he's been on base. Don Sutton will be up. And 52-27. That's a fielder's choice. Clears the pitcher. So LA will have the top of the order coming up in the third. Go to the top of the third. Royce is going to lead it off against Sutton. Jerry Royce. 22's an 8. That's a base hit. 62 is beyond Sutton's 24 for a left-handed batter. So a leadoff single by the pitcher off Don Sutton. So good start for Pittsburgh here. Here is Rennie Stennett. Stennett, 46-24. That's a double play. 6-4-3 double play. Wipes the bases clean. 2 out, nobody on now for Hebner, who homered back in the first. Pitch to Hebner's 11, H, 13's a 6, so that's a double to right center. So Hebner continues his hard hitting of Don Sutton, and he's in scoring position with 2 outs for Al Oliver. Oliver grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch. 51's an 8, single over second. Hebner motors home for a 2-1 Pirate lead. So the 2-out double by Hebner and RBI single by Oliver, and it is 2-1 Pirates now. Willie Stargell will be next. And 61's a 40. Ground back to the mound, that'll end it. So the Pirates pick up another run though, and now lead it 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the third. Dodgers will have the top of the order. Davey Lopes will lead off. Lopes homered leading off the bottom of the first for the Dodgers' only run. And he does it again. Look at there. 33's an H, 22 is a 1. And Lopes, who only hit 9 homers in the replay, 10 in real life, has hit 2 in his first 2 at-bats here in Game 4. And all of a sudden, very quickly, we are tied again. So 2 homers by Lopes, which is an unexpected occurrence this game. But the Dodger fans will take it. Here's Bill Buckner. 31 is a 9, but the 22 is within Royce's 33, so that is a pop out. 1 down. Jimmy Wynn will be up next. Wynn singled his first time up. 35 is a 13. He grounds out because of Royce's K1 there. Doesn't strike out many right-handed batters. Steve Garvey's up next. He's 0 for 1, hitting .429 in the series. And 64-40 when he flies to left. And that'll do it. But Lopes' homer reties the game at 2 as we go to the fourth. Dave Parker will lead off. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. And his second time up as well. So Sutton has got him twice. 1 away for Manny Sanguillen. Sanguillen flew out his first time and pops out this time. 42 is a 9, a 13. As well within 11 to 44 there. So that is a pop out to second, 2 away, and the batter will be Ed Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick having a fine series, .429. 41 to 28, ground to short, 3 up, 3 down for Sutton here in the fourth, and we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Ferguson, Cey, and Russell for the Dodgers. 30-31 fly out, 1 gone. Ron Cey, 56-34 is a line out. So we have a fly out and a line out. and Billy Russell will be up. 22 is a 7. That's a 2-out single for Russell to keep the inning alive for Steve Yeager. Yeager still looking for that first hit, but he's walked 4 times in this series. And there's his first hit. He beats out a bouncer in front of the plate. So Yeager has his first hit of the series. And the Dodgers now have 2 on with 2 out for Don Sutton. This will at least clear the pitcher for LA. Maybe Sutton can get a hit to put the Dodgers ahead. Here we go. The pitch. 63-13 is a strikeout. So that ends the inning. We go to the 5th. Each team has 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors through 4s. We go to the 5th. We have Mendoza, Royce, and Stennett. Mendoza, leadoff single to right, so good start for the Buccos. Jerry Royce will be called upon to bunt. Try to get that lead runner in scoring position. And he misses 2 bunts, so it's 2 strikes. We'll leave the bunt on. And he gets it down this time. So good sacrifice. And Mendoza is to second with 1 out for Stennett. Stennett and Hebner trying to drive him in. Stennett's 0 for 2. Make it 1 for 3. A single to right. 22's a 7. The runner scores. If he's a P, he holds at third. Mendoza's an N, so he scores. And the batter takes second on the throw home. So Pittsburgh once again retakes the lead. Oops, and he went to second on the throw. I got to redo that. Single, runner to second. All right, 3-2 Pirates. Here's Hebner, who's homered and doubled off of Sutton. He's hit Sutton hard all series, really. Here's the pitch. 14 is a 30. That's a fly to left. The runner holds, so there's 2 down now for Oliver, who had an RBI single off Sutton his last time up. Let's see if he can make this a 4-2 game. 63-31. That's a fly out to center. That ends it. But the Dodgers give up another run to the Pirates, and the Pirates lead 3-2 halfway through this one. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 Pirates. LA will lead off with Lopes. Lopes had led off the first inning with a home run, and he led off the 3rd inning with a home run. Let's see what he can do here in the 5th. It's 54-32. It's a fly to right. 1 away. Here's Buckner. Buckner's 0 for 2, hitting just 143 in the series. And 63-30 wants a fly out to center, 2 away for Buckner. And Jimmy Wynn flies out to center as well. So 3 up, 3 down for the Dodgers. We go to the 5th. 3-2 Pirates. To the 6th, I'm sorry. Here is Stargell leading off the 6th. Stargell is 0 for 2, 2 groundouts. Make it 3 groundouts. And Parker will be next. He's fanned twice against Sutton. 62 is the 13. Make it 3 times. So Sutton has gotten Parker 3 straight times. And here's Sanguin, also 0 for 2. Make it 1 for 3. 25 is an 8. 52 is beyond Sutton's 44. So that's a 2-out single. And Kirkpatrick will be the batter. 44 is an 8. 26 is beyond Sutton's 24 against lefties, so another single. So Sutton not real sharp here in game 4. He's given up 9 hits in just under 6 innings of work. 2 on, 2 out for Mendoza. Let's see if Sutton can get out of this. 46-24. That's a fielder's choice. That'll end it. So the 2 singles came to naught for the Pirates here in the 6th. Garvey will lead off the bottom of the 6th against Royce. Steve Garvey, 0 for 2, hitting 400 in the series. Here's the pitch. 23 is a 12. It's a grounder to first. 1 down for Joe Ferguson. Ferguson, here's the roll. And it's a 23, another 12, another ground out. Same thing as Garvey. Ron Say will be next. Say has popped a homer in the series. 25's 12, 12's a 25, another ground out, so 3 ground outs, 3 up, 3 down. And Royce is breezing along here. Here's the play account. Royce now has set down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. And looking good. So he'll continue to stay in the game as he leads off the 7th against Sutton. Ground out to first, 53s at 21, 1 down. Stennett, 12s at 25 is also a ground out. So 2 ground outs for Hebner now. 35s at 22, 3 ground outs. So that ends it 3 up, 3 down for the Pirates. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, here's the trivia question. What 2 brothers combined for the most lifetime Major League home runs? That would have to be, I would guess, Hank Aaron and Tommy Aaron. Hank hit 755 and Tommy probably hit about 20. Let's see if that's right. 13 for Tommy, yeah. 768 total. That's a little misleading there, but good question. All right, Russell leads off the bottom of the 7th. Be Russell Yeager and probably a pinch hitter. 14's a 30. Fly out, 1 down. That's 8 in a row set down by Royce. Here is Yeager. 43 is a 13. That's a ground out to 3rd. 9 in a row set down by Royce. And we'll have a pinch hitter here. Tom Pachork. We got a lefty in there. We want a right-handed pinch hitter. We could do Lacey. We could do McMullen. Pachork only hit 1 home run, 240. McMullen 253 homers. Let's put McMullen in. He's got more power. Maybe we can get lucky and McMullen can pop one here and tie this game up. Kenny McMullen will pinch hit. So 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. McMullen singles. That breaks the string of 9 in a row set down. And he's on at first with a single. And be a good time maybe to pinch run. Who do we got? Well, none of these guys. They're all September call-ups. We don't want to use Crawford. Who's fast? Pachork maybe? Let's see if Pachork is fast or a good runner. And he is. Pachork will pinch run for McMullen. Tom Pachork. So he's on at first. So any double probably will score him with 2 outs here. Here's Lopes, the hitting star for LA. Matter of fact, he's the only guy that's done anything really. 2 homers in the game, 2 solo shots. Let's see if we can do something here. 33 is an H, 34 is an 11. So not an extra base hit. He singles. Pachork takes 3rd and Lopes steals 2nd. So Davey Lopes doing it all this game. But will it be enough? 2nd and 3rd now. 2 outs for Buckner. Buckner 133. I've expected him for a while now to break out of it. This would be the perfect time if you're a Dodger fan. You could put him on and pitch to Wynn, but Wynn walks all over the place. So we don't want to walk the bases loaded and then have Wynn walk. So we'll lefty on lefty. Buckner's 0 for 3. We'll let Royce pitch to him. Let's see what happens. 13 is a 44. Very short fly out to left. Usually that's a 14 if your guy walks a lot. Buckner does not walk a lot, so it is an out instead of a walk. So that is a pop out. And the inning is over. Dodgers threaten but don't score. We go to the 8th inning now. We'll try Marshall again. Marshall has been horrendous this series. He's made 2 appearances in 3 games and gotten shelled both times. Al Oliver starts on Parker. Probably put the lefty in. Brewer. Oh well. Here's Oliver. There's a walk. Here we go. Willie Stargell will be up next. 63 is a 13. That's a strikeout. So Stargell's out on strikes. Stargell's had a pretty poor series other than game 1 where he hit 2 doubles. Parker. 13 is a 45. That's another walk. So Marshall once again is asking for trouble here. Sanguin. 35, that's a single. Ah, good night. Kirkpatrick up. I ain't going to fool around with Marshall anymore. He has struggled all year compared to real life and really struggling here in the playoffs. I'm going to get Marshall out and put Brewer in against Kirkpatrick, a left-hander. Kirkpatrick is the first baseman. We could pinch hit Bob Robertson. I think we will. Make it lefty against righty. Robertson will come on. So Brewer against Robertson, bases loaded, 1 out. Could bring the infield in, but I'd rather play for the double play. Robertson's got a couple of 24s there. Let's see. 56-34 is a strikeout. Big strikeout for Brewer. And Mendoza will be next. I could pinch hit Mendoza. Let's see, Mendoza's fielding is range 326. Tavares is 36 range 2. So Mendoza's definitely a better fielder. But sure would like to get some more runs. Richie Zisk. I'm going to pinch hit for Mendoza with Zisk. Zisk is a stud with a stick. See if Brewer can get out of it. Base loaded, 2 outs. 16 is a fielder's choice, so the pinch hitting didn't work. Pittsburgh could not extend the lead, so they'll have to put up with Tavares at short the rest of the way. He's a slightly less of a fielder than Mendoza. Worth a gamble, I think. All right, Robertson's at first. Tavares is at short. Tavares at short. Robertson at first. Okay. Bottom of the 8th, 3-2. LA trails by 1. If they can come back and win this, the series is over. But Royce has something to say about that. Here's Jimmy Wynn. 12-13. That's a ground out. And Garvey now. Garvey went 4 for 5 in game 1 off Royce, but is 0 for 3 this time. Make it 0 for 2. 12-29. Horrible rolls for the Dodgers this game. And Joe Ferguson. Except for Lopes. 32-26, another grounder. So LA will trail going to the 9th. 3-2. Brewer will stay in. He'll pitch to Royce. Royce is not going anywhere. First and second on air, 13-23. So a 2-base error on the right fielder, Ferguson. And sure would be nice to pick up an insurance run if you're Pittsburgh. We could bunt, but we'll let Stennett hit away. He's a good hitter, but not this series very well. It's a pop out, 1 down. Richie Hebner now has homered and doubled off Sutton. And he walks this time. Not a bad walk. That sets up the double play for Oliver, though. Oliver's good hitter. Lefty against lefty. Strikes out here. And here's Stargell, another lefty on lefty. 2 on, 2 out. Stargell bounces into force. Well, Pittsburgh threatened but don't score. Didn't score. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th. LA doesn't score. We are going to a game 5. LA scores 1. We're going to extra innings. If LA scores 2 or more, they are National League champs heading to the World Series. Here we go. All right. It is Say leading off. Dadgummit, I forgot to change Brewer. But anyway, I guess it didn't matter. That was twice now. I forgot to change the grades on relief pitchers this series. I don't guess it mattered. Let's see how the bottom of the 9th goes. Ron Say is up. Leadoff walk for Say. So the Penguin is on with a walk. Billy Russell will be next. Say is in. We could pinch run for him, but McMullen's really the other third baseman. He's already been used, so we're going to leave him in. Bunt with Russell or let him hit away? I say we bunt at home, tying run, send it to extras. Russell is a good bunter of 5. and he gets him down. So here we are. Man on second. 1 out. Steve Yeager up. We do not want to walk him and put the winning run on base, so Yeager will be swinging away. Struck him out. 23's a 12. 2 away. Here's where the stamina comes in too. 35. Royce's stamina is 33, so he needs to be dropped a notch. Brewer is up. We're not going to let Brewer bat. Lefty against somebody motor. Auerbach hit 342 in real life. Moda's hit well over 300 in the replay. Auerbach hit over 400 in the replay. Lacey's a good hitter. Well, who should we use? Auerbach, in real life, we'd go with Moda. He is the main pinch hitter in clutch situations. I'm going to do what the real life manager would do and go Moda. I could put Auerbach in there and have a better chance at a hit, but that would kind of be gaming the system, I think. Here's Moda. Let me know what you guys think on the message board if you think this is a good decision or not. Obviously, it depends on what Moda does here. Two out. 1 out to go. Man, tying run at second. Here's Moda. Here's the roll. 16 is a 28. That is a grounder short. That would have been an out no matter who I used. And that is the game. Pittsburgh hangs on. 3-2 win. We're going to have a deciding game 5. It will be Messersmith against Rooker in the deciding game to see who the National League champion is and who will head to the World Series. The game will be in Los Angeles. The real life series only went 4 games, so the game 5 will be all new territory. I will probably just use the same lineups as I used in game 2. Hope you enjoyed game 4. It was a much better game than game 3. 2 games apiece, the series, heading to a game 5. We'll see y'all on the game 5 video. Thank you for watching.